Hey, how y'all doing? How y'all doing, man? Welcome to another episode of the Truth Hour. I'm here. I had to do this one because they're talking about Joe Biden's State of the Union speech that's happening tonight. But I'm already going to give you a spoiler alert when it comes to his constituency, the black voter base. That is the base of his party. Nothing. He ain't going to do shit for y'all. He's going to get rid of them junk fees that he said he's going to do. He hasn't even done that. He's going to taper off the migrants because it's happening too fast, and the game of us being replaced by them is happening too quickly. Well, he ain't really finna stave it off. He's in favor of it. And whenever other people are saying, "Hey, man, we're over capacity," like Mayor Eric in New York or the Chicago mayor, he's basically throwing a case on Eric. Hey, you begging billionaires and basically making him look like a fool and ignoring him, which tells you what it is, man. Which tells you what the game is, bro. Yeah, like it is. The goal is to replace us, get rid of us through all means, either through Texas Chainsaw Massacre means, which is the right wingers, overt genocide, kill, murder, attack teams, all of that. On the left wing side, death of a thousand cuts, turn it up economically, sitting replacements, job castration, economic castration, miseducation, school to prison pipeline, all of these death of a thousand cuts things. So let me break down Joe Biden's State of the Union speech. He's going to be talking about the economy. Man, we've seen massive growth. The wages are so crazy and off the chain, even though wages are stagnant. And inflation has outgrown wage increases. So what are we saying? Nobody's really ahead for real. You basically have to damn near, you're living paycheck to paycheck, even if you're supposedly middle class or upper middle class. That's not improvement. There should be capital controls, exchange control, price controls, so that wages work for the people. The amount they pay is based upon their wage, basically, so that the people benefit, not these greedy bastard 1% corporate juggernauts and shit. These conglomerates, these banksters, these technocrats, these GMO based companies. You know what I'm saying? Nah. So yeah, he ain't finna. He's doing all these side op things, quote unquote. But have you even demanded a ceasefire and made sure Netanyahu's put in jail and not co-signed this imperial war in Israel, which shouldn't have happened in the first place? You expose Hamas and Netanyahu, which are two sides of the same coin, and you make sure the innocent people, there's Israeli people who were kidnapped, and the Palestinian civilians who are just trying to live, are able to live and have economic justice. But you want to co-sign these bloodthirsty assholes. Same thing in Ukraine. Why the fuck did you enact the coup in 2014 anyways? Russia has a sphere of influence. It should have already been like that, and promote economic development and the people providing said means, so that those people who the civilians that live there are provided for, and also making a case and stumping out neo-Nazism and anti-black racism, which is prevalent in Ukraine and in Russia and globally. But you don't know. You don't know. You don't do that. But instead, you're talking about, man, we got to go after the Nikki Haley voters. So you're going to try to abandon your base for a few moderate races who finna side with Trump anyways or not vote for you. This nigga's asking. He's like begging to lose. His State of the Union is like, hey guys, I'm here to lose right now. I'm here for the consolatory prize. When the black voter is the base of the vote of your party, you should be paying. All your efforts should be making sure that not pandering, making sure that base is solidified. An anti-black hate crime bill, a protection bill, and reparations, and universal income. That should be what it is. Like automatic and the economic bill of rights. That should just be automatic. In the imperial wars, And you know what I'm saying? And then from there, and then the school to prison pipeline, the whole drug wars, aka the anti-black wars, like all of it. A truth moratorium, telling the truth in textbooks instead of, you're not trying to ban the truth in books and in information, but you ain't doing nothing to stop it. Whereas the right wingers are aggressively trying to abolish the truth in history and rewrite history and rewrite slavery and do all type of shiesty shit. It's just embarrassing, man. It's embarrassing. Literally, the base is being shitted on. The black people, foundation of Black Americans, who have been the most loyal voting bloc in both parties. Hell, both parties, both bases, both people have flipped and dipped. Where at one time the Republicans were Democrat and Democrats were Republican, but when it comes to black people, all throughout all of that flip flopping throughout the last, what can we say, since the '64 voting civil rights bill, has been loyally, strongly Democratic. So that's 60 years. And now that's coming to an end. This is why now, see, I'm telling you what the State of the Union is. I'm telling you that basically Trump is going to win this election and Biden is waving the red flag. And then the next thing I'm telling you is we need our own independent organization that can gain power ourselves, provide for ourselves, protect ourselves, and really create a society and a civilization that is in our image, a meiotic world, heaven on earth society, which it should already have been like that. Reparations given, because we're in power, we can pass these bills ourselves, pass this way of life ourselves, provide this way of life, protect this way of life ourselves. Because you already know what's coming down the pipe. When Trump wins, he's already trying to declare and set up a neo-Nazi state, a fascist state, a white supremacist enclave state, a Jim Crow 2.0 overtly state where the police have full immunity and the racists can just run wild and shit. Which is ridiculous, man. And we're like sleepwalking into this shit. And there's no alternative, basically, but yourself, basically, just to go independent. Because the left wingers is death of 1,000 cuts. We're at 750 cuts right now. We're leaking blood and shit. We can't take no more cuts when it comes to the Democratic Party stabbing us in the back perpetually. And this last election was the final straw, 2020, when the joyful uprising happened and all that stuff happened, and the COVID and all that allowed Biden to win. He was unpopular, and we weren't fucking with him for real. And so, right now is like the perfect time, man. It's the perfect time, man. So I'm looking at something. But yeah, it's the perfect time right now, man. For us to just declare our independence from all of this bullshit. Because I don't want what I feel like is coming down the pipeline, which is us being taken out en masse, slaughtered en masse. Yeah, they're going to deport the illegals, but then they're going to turn the guns on us. We need to be beyond ready. We need to be in a self-defense mindset, really get hunkering down and organizing for real. This shit could get real grimy, real dirty. But if we do things proactively, we can not only be ahead of the game, we can then take over the game and be in charge, as we should have been all along. So I'm going to land my plane on that as the State of the Union address. Because the real State of the Union should be Biden saying, I'm going to pass reparations and an anti-black hate crime bill because this will win me the presidency and make sure that my people are provided for, my base. But that's not what he's going to do. He's going to pander to these moderate, racist Nikki Haley voters and see if he can create some Frankenstein monster voting coalition. I'll take the arm of the Asian voting base here, a couple of Latinos there. Can I get the East Indians here, the white women here, the white college men there? Like, what the fuck? The Nikki Haley voters here, the Boule Duke black group here. It's not gonna work, bro. It's not. You won't have enough. And all because you refuse to do what is right, what is just. It's embarrassing. But I'm gonna land my plate on that. And I hope y'all watch, like, share, subscribe. Make this channel go viral. Make these videos go viral. Because I'm trying to get this monetized and really put out some more content continuously, daily, hourly if y'all need it. Shit. Weekly. Just this is the people's show. So you know what I'm saying? And it's the people's choice. So, and I'm the people's champ. But I'm out, man. I'm out. Like, share, subscribe, shit, and tell your friends, man. Tell your family. Tell everybody, and tell them to put this on the map, man. Thanks.